Hey lovelies, how you guys doing? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing so well and feeling amazing. If you see me for the first time today, hey, I am iGladon here. I do fashion, beauty, lifestyle content. I mainly do fashion content here. I do a lot of how to style and hauls. So if you know you like this sort of content, do not hesitate to join the farm. So as you can tell from the title of this video, that I will be giving you guys some hacks and tips that I use as a tall girl. So some of you might be thinking, oh, how tall are you? I am 5'10" tall. So I have done a video on like some of the struggle I face as a tall person. So if you haven't seen that video yet, I'm going to link it down, or I will leave a card there. It's quite interesting. So I actually said that if you guys enjoy the video, I'm going to do part 2, but I could not resist because I've already scribbled everything that I did it anyway. I don't even know how that video is going to perform, but I am doing part 2 and I'm going to put it out there. So basically, before I actually dive into this video, if you know you not follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram on iGladon62, as I post a lot of fashion inspiration on my Instagram. So without any further ado, let's just dive right into this video. Let me start downward. I have my little note here, so I'm going to have written some points, so I don't want to forget anything. That's why I thought, let me just do it this way. So the first thing I'm going to say, like I said it in my other video, I just want you guys to kind of love yourself, love your height, love your body shape. It doesn't really matter. What really matters is that there's always room for us to learn. You know what, guys, I am still learning my style. My style is still evolving. Like, there's nobody that is perfect. So I have seen my style change dramatically. Even the way I dress these days is just phenomenal. So when it comes to fashion is, there's no rules. It's just what you're comfortable with. If you're comfortable putting on bikini, going to the supermarket, you know what, who cares? As long as you're comfortable, that is what matters. You know, I'm just encouraging you guys to just rock your confidence, period. So the first thing I am going to talk about, the first tip I am going to give here, for the mistake I used to make when I'm buying like clothing, especially skirts, I'll be thinking, oh my god, I am going to put on exactly what my friend is putting on, like when it comes to like short skirt or something like that. But I quickly realized that it doesn't really fit me, because sometimes it goes a bit too short on me. So what I do these days, I buy skirts that is a little bit lengthy, that will feel a bit comfortable in me. So I do try it on, and when it has that extra length, I know that, you know what, I'm not going to go wrong and I could buy it. I just like from my knee, I know that maybe there's that kind of room and I'm a little bit comfortable. Oh my goodness, there's sometimes where I can't help it. I'll just like, I don't really care, we move, I just have to just wear this skirt, you know, it doesn't really matter. And the same thing applies to shorts. So it would be nice for a tall person for you to buy a short that is a little bit longer, not too short, not showing your bum, you know, not showing the bottom of your bum or something like that, because our legs are quite long. It's just going to exaggerate our legs so much. You know, sometimes especially this period, I really noticed that I try to buy like joggers, like loungewear sets and things like that, especially joggers, and I will try to buy my normal size, which is size small. I've tried it in Zara and everything. It's just like, no, way too short on me. I really like struggle. I'm just like, why is this not fitting? And most of the time I don't really have the combination, this set, the same color. So there was a day I went to the men's department. Honestly speaking, is a bit longer, so you can grab your joggers there. And often, because they don't just buy the way we buy, often you'll find the same color set and everything, which is really nice. And I will definitely say that with shirts too, because at the moment I have one shirt that I use for my styling video all the time. I think I've said it. It's my husband's shirt, and you could go to men's department and buy a white plain shirt if you're a tall person. Usually the sleeves are longer. I definitely find that out with my husband, so I usually take some of his stuff. I'm just like, you know, the sleeves are longer and it feel appropriate, and it's just like really nice. If you usually size medium, you could try size small. So the other thing I would say, especially in the winter month, or coat is really nice, and I would say jacket in the winter month, it kind of break the outfit. If you are a tall person, it kind of make you look appropriate for your height. So I do use a lot of like throw on to kind of break, to subtle my look, not just to exaggerate my look. I'll give you an example. For example, if I'm putting on a skinny trouser and I'm putting on a very tight top, and when I'm going out, it just look a little bit disappropriate. It doesn't really fit properly. So, but when I put on a jacket or put on, it just like a jacket or something like that, it just make it look appropriate. So it will be nice to kind of break your outfit down, just to kind of give you that look that you're looking for. Because so one thing I would, when it comes to outerwear as well, jacket, so in the month of summer, so what I usually do, so when I put on my tank top, maybe I put it on like a leggings, and you know, it just make me like, it just lengthen me more, and I'm too tall. So what I do, I always have shirts. So like a really nice linen shirt, you could buy some from H&M and things like that. You could just throw that on top of it. It kind of really breaks your outfit for you. It comes in different styles, so you could look for something that really suits you. It comes in different color, so it could be any kind of shirt, like button down shirt that really was something that you could just throw on. I could remember when I was a teenager, I used to kind of tie like shirt like that on my waist, just to kind of break my outfit a little bit these days. So when I am tight, when I put on like a tank top, something a bit tighter at the top, so what I do at the bottom, maybe a bit looser. So at that point, I get the balance right. It doesn't really make me too lengthy or too skinny, like it's just like perfect. So this is what I try doing. So this is my fashion my fashion structure, if I might say, that I use, that really helps me. So if you're a tall person, you're skinny and everything, honestly speaking, it works like that. You could wear like a baggy jeans, then you could wear a really nice tank top. It doesn't really matter at that point. It really works. You could put a nice belt to kind of break it. It works for me. You could try it. The same thing applied to skirts too. So as a tall person, like I said in my other video that I did before, it's always nice to know brands that really works for you. So lately, I will say that Mango is absolutely doing it for me. H&M is doing it for me at the moment. I really, really love this brand. So it's not too dramatic like Zara, because sometimes I do struggle with Zara fitting. So especially Mango is very appropriate for me. I haven't had problem with when it comes to long sleeve length and things like that. I haven't really had it with Mango. So I'm really from that perspective really liking Mango. So their clothes honestly works for me. So for you, it would be nice to actually take time to look at brands that work. So some brand these days, they do have like tall section like ASOS. And this one is very interesting. You know, when it comes to swimwear, I used to really struggle with swimwear. Honestly, I didn't say it in the other video. I used to really struggle with, I used to just buy swimwear, like one piece swimwear. At the end of the day, oh my god, this swimwear will be so uncomfortable in my VV area that I'll be like, oh, why did I do this? The outfit is quite nice, but I'll tell you, I am 5'11", 5'10". I think the outfit is a little bit too small because it doesn't have the adjustable strap. So I'm like, so now what I do now, I do find like adjustable one piece swimwear. If it's not adjustable, I'm not going to buy it, honestly speaking, because it's just like too painful. And you could buy like a sportswear one piece or something like that. Some people, you know, you could play with it. So depending on your height, so I still like the regular two-piece one. You could buy high-waisted if you don't want to show too much of your flesh up here. You could definitely buy high-waisted ones and with a really nice kind of bra sport type, or like a, you know, if you see what I mean, depending on what you're comfortable with. You know, when you see like dresses on other people, I like some really cute dresses like that, but the reality is that it's going to way too short. It's just going to be like just over my bum. Yeah, I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you. I think it's just a little bit on the short side for me. A little bit. So I really try aiming for, when I see like a midi dress in the shop, I know that it's going to be like knee length for me or something like that. So I kind of aim for midi dresses these days. So another good tricks that I would share with you guys. So if you know you're like 6 feet tall, just look for something that is like a midi dress. I think that will be absolutely helpful, so that you don't need to be thinking, oh my god, is this going to be too short? I have, like last year, I was going to Zara a lot to buy a lot of dresses, and they just keep failing all the time. I thought this dress is a little bit too small on me. It doesn't really fit properly. I don't know if you guys can notice. So at the back, it's just a little bit too short. Most of the dresses, oh my goodness, they just keep failing. At the end of the day, it's the midi dress that still won for me. So there's no point, especially except maybe I could buy dress from other brand that I know that it's going to be a little bit before the knee for me, so that will be fine. So if I see anything like knee length, I know that it's just going to be a little bit above the knee for me, so that will be fine. Like mini, you know that it's going to be double mini for you if you're a tall person. So if you kind of use that rule, I think you'll be fine. So still talking about dresses, sometimes when I put on fitted dresses, really like polo sort of nice fitted dresses that are really long, so super fitted, and when I was a teenager, I used to be so skinny that it's just like not right. So what I used to do then, I used to just throw on jackets to break it down for me, just to break the length. So I love my long dresses. When it's a strap long dress, I still find it a little bit so sometimes I could put on like a nice shirt, a linen like nice shirt, just to throw on top of it. It works for me, because when I put on those sort of nice long dresses that are too long, it just make me look kind of like a sticky, like skinny, really too, as if, I don't know. But when I throw something on, it kind of break it down. It kind of make me feel a bit more fluffy. It kind of make me feel a bit more comfortable. So I really like that. So that's another trick that I use. Maybe it might be helpful to you guys. I'm going to say this: when it comes to trousers, buying jeans sometimes is so annoying, because you buy these jeans, they don't really hit the length is too short on you. It's just annoying. For so long, I used to just fold my trouser a lot. So I still do fold some of my trousers sometimes, because if it's a midi kind of trouser, like, yeah, 3/4 sort of trouser, sometimes it's not quite at that level that you really want it to be, maybe just like 2 inches too high or something like that. Sometimes I just fold it. Or sometimes you buy a full length that is meant to be like ankle, I don't even know, ankle trousers. Ankle skinny trousers. Why did they even do something like that? Sometimes you will buy ankle skinny trousers, you put it on, then it's not at the ankle level at all for 2 people. So what I used to do, I have to fold it so that it will be like a midi kind of trouser, so that, you know, I will get the balance right. Because if it's something that I really like, I will just like, you know what, that's a sacrifice that I will make. You know, one place I really find for jeans, Levi's is really good, because they have different length. So the same kind of style, so you could find it in length, maybe 32, 34, that really do fit your body type. Levi's is really quite good at that, and it's really nice when you find something that works for you. Like, it could be a black trouser, it could be jeans or anything like that. It's really nice to kind of invest in the nice pieces, because you could wear them in so many ways. So let's move on to like blouses and shirts. So when it comes to blouses, most of my blouses, even from Zara, even H&M is still quite good. H&M usually gets to this point some of the time. I have problem when it comes to length of like a blazer, because my arms are so super long, so they don't usually, so it's not too terrible. H&M is not too terrible. Zara one is quite terrible. Sometimes Zara do end here. If I can find any video like that, I'm going to insert it for you guys to know, but it's not all the time. Sometimes you could have that odd luck that you get everything that will be bang on. You'll be even surprised. You'll be like, ooh, they thought about me today when they were making this clothes. So, but with with mango at the moment, I don't really struggle with mango. I'm beginning to really like mango. Moving on. So with that, what I usually do, if it's something that I like, let's say for this jumper, you see, when I saw this jumper, I really like it, but you could see, this is what I got from this jumper. This is it. I don't know, I'm just trying to make it straight. I don't want to be biased. I want you guys to really see. So this is the length, it's not up to there. So because I like it so much, what I usually do, I could just crunch it up like that. So I usually just crunch it up. At that point, you don't know that some inches or some material is literally missing. Some material is still in the factory. They didn't kind of include it, you know. I feel cheated at this point. When it comes to like long sleeve too, when the long sleeve is a bit too short, what I do, I just give it a little kind of roll up like that, like 3/4. You will see some long sleeve, they do have like some buttons, some pop up. You could just kind of fasten it, and you know what, sis, we're good to go. You know, there's so many ways that you can definitely rock it. So those are my tricks. So some of my tips that I use when it comes to blouses, long sleeve, and a nice jumper that is a little bit too short on one. So another thing that I would definitely say is always nice to put a nice accessories. Even though you put in on a really nice dress, it will be nice to add like a belt, because sometimes what belts do, it breaks my outfit up. It just make it a little bit nicer, as if it's not exaggerating my height. But I don't really mind. I don't mind standing out, you know, in the midst of 1,000. I don't mind being the number one person that they could say, you know, like you come. I was just like, yes sir, I don't mind. But if you know that you want to kind of subtle your look and everything, a good accessory is nice. A good jewelry that will be dangling down is really nice. So just to kind of subtle the look and make it elevate your look and make you look more like the queen that you are. So thank you so much for watching. These are all the tips, the tricks that I have on this video today. If this video was helpful, please do not hesitate to comment down below and let me know some of your struggles, some of your tricks, some of your hacks and everything, because we are here to learn. I am learning. My fashion, like I said before, is evolving. Everything is evolving. By the time, maybe next time you see me, all I will be putting on is white and white, because my fashion has moved on. You know, we keep moving all the time. So it would be nice for you guys, if you know you talk queen like me, please do indicate your height in the description box. That would be interesting. And share with us what are some of your struggles that you go through. It will be interesting to kind of know these things, that I will know that I am not the only person in this world that is talking like this. If you know you like fashion for tall people, let me know. I don't mind hunting for brands, really good brands that cater for tall queens like us as well, for me to integrate into this channel. So thank you. If you know you've enjoyed, don't forget to give this video a good thumbs up, and don't forget to join the fam as well. So like I always say on this channel, stay blessed, stay positive, optimistic. Most importantly, guys, love yourself, because if we don't love ourselves, who is going to love us for us? You know, when you love yourself, it starts overflowing. The love start overflowing. The people will start coming and seeing you for who you are. And yeah, to start building our own confidence and rock our body the way you are. So on that note, I will say stay blessed, stay positive. I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.